Hey, best friends. How y'all doing today? I hope great and wonderful and wonderfully great. This is your girl Queen B back with another video. I haven't been on in a little while, you guys, because I have been busy, busy, busy in a good way, okay? Because let me tell you, idle mind is the devil's workshop, okay? So I've been trying to keep myself super duper busy. Um, the Holy Spirit has been putting so many creative ideas and inspire me in so many different ways. So I've been kind of pulled here and there. And so I just want to jump on and give you guys a little update of what's been going on with your best friend over here. So I told you guys that when you have a clearing of space, when you clear yourself of negative energy, it allows positive energy to flow through you freely. And so I have been working on a project that will be coming out soon. Um, so I've been pretty busy with that. But today, God has been putting some things on my spirit that I wanted to jump on and share with you guys. I know that there are some people who have reached out to me and let me know that, my videos have been encouraging and inspiring them in some kind of way. And I always love to hear that. So, with that being said, when God moves it in my heart to get on and share a word, with you guys about me, my situation, my journey, and anything that is led by God in my heart to share with you guys, I'm going to do just that. Today, I was communicating with God, just doing some praying, and the topic was about just when that loneliness starts to set in after coming through a situation and kind of like not wanting to be in a rush to get into something else. Wanting, you come out of these situations wanting to be super duper careful and very, let me say, particular about who you allow back into your space, back into your mind, back into your heart. So I have been, kind of, in a sense, isolated. Um, just because I'm a very like fun spirited person. I'm very sociable and I enjoy friends and I enjoy people. And I've kind of had to distance myself to some extent because I'm so super energy sensitive, and I know there's others out there like me. Like you're so super to the energy that's around you that when you're in the company of negative energy, you know, you can't even really enjoy yourself because it's just all up on in and around you. So you got to remove yourself from those kind of environments. So after a while though, it can become lonely. It can become lonely. Although we do know and understand that you're not alone because God is always with you. However, keeping it real, you do get lonely and you do at times yearn for companionship and just comfort of someone that can love you and that you can trust, that has always has your best, your best interest in mind and in heart. So, I started to feel that way. But I can tell you guys this, that whenever you have to sometimes do elimination from your circle, when you're changing, when you're making changes in life and you have to eliminate and cut some things and people off out of your circle, they will be replaced with a new and better circle, So, a lot of the friends that I've had for years and years and years and years and years. But I can tell you, with change, um, you lose, your circle becomes smaller, you know you lose people in that circle because as even if it's friends that you've had for quite some time, as you move along in life, you change, they change. So the official real person that they may have been at some point in time doesn't necessarily mean that years to come they're still following those same kind of morals and values. So sometimes it could be people that you've been friends with for years and years that you have to disconnect from. Sometimes you can meet new people that become better friends to you than some friends that you thought was your friends for years and years and years. Okay? So just know that in life, when you making changes in your life and when you moving on to next level, some things you outgrow, some people you outgrow, some friendships you outgrow, you know. And if you want to see changes in your life, you have to make changes in your life as necessary. Unfortunately, that requires sometimes some people have to be cut off. But I have been, meeting new people as well as, I still have, friends that I've had for years and years and years. But with me being in a new place and being away from everything that was familiar, there are those times that I feel alone, or you know what I mean. I've been going through a whole celibacy thing, quiet as kept. So there are times, and that's just human, that you yearn for companionship. You yearn for those things. So if we just be patient and we just stay in prayer and we just stay very detailed about what we want in our lives, because you have to know what it is that you want, um, because if you don't know what it is that you want, how do you know when you find it that it is what you want? You don't even know what you want in the first place, if that makes sense to anybody. So sometimes you just have to take the time out to really learn and figure out what it is that you're looking for in a person. Because if you don't know what you're looking for in a person, how are they supposed to know what your needs are? What are you? What's your standards? What are you expecting? You know, so sitting alone sometimes lets you get to know yourself, lets you get to know what it is, what you really want in life, what you really want and expect in a person. Not that you just winging it as you go along. You just compromising here and there, and you compromising about things that really aren't things that you should be compromising. So you have to take that time that you're being alone, even in your loneliness sometimes, and just learn who you are, what it is that you really want, what do you look for in a person, and what areas are to be compromised and which ones aren't. Because I think that was a big mistake that I made over and over again. I compromised in areas that I shouldn't have, and in the long run, though, that ended up hurting me. So you have to have some standards. You have to have boundaries. You have to make your boundaries clear to whatever person that is that's coming in your life, and you can't bend, you can't fold, okay? So that was the thing that I just wanted to get on here and say, that in your journey, I know in my journey, and I always like to refer to my own because, I can only speak for myself, and maybe you feel me and you understand. But in your journey, you will find times when you feel lonely, or that and if you like myself, or like have decided that you're going to take the celibacy road, just to be careful with who you allow within your vessel, then there will be times that you will be yearning for companionship, and you will want love, and you will want affection. That's just human nature. But I would just suggest that you take time to get to know yourself, get to know exactly what it is that you're looking for in another person before you let yourself get involved with a person, and set boundaries, and don't compromise outside of your boundaries. Okay, so hopefully that's some advice that you find useful, um, and prayerfully you take something away from these videos that you're watching. And I just wanted to jump on here and say that to you guys. I miss you guys. Um, and again, I hope that you're following all of my videos. You're following me through this journey. It has been an interesting one. Feel free to leave comments. I will respond to you. If you haven't already, subscribe. Okay? Like, share, turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And with that being said, I wish you guys much peace and many, many blessings. And until I see you guys on this other side, see ya. Mwah.